Something serious is happening with AI video right now, and if you are not paying attention, you are already behind. Not long ago, the gap between AI-generated content and real footage was obvious. Choppy movement, faces that morphed mid-clip, lighting that made no sense, anyone could spot it immediately. But that gap is closing faster than anyone expected. What we are seeing now is smooth camera work, natural facial expressions, controlled lighting, and scene consistency that genuinely makes you look twice. The technology did not gradually improve, it jumped. And the people who figured this out early are already using it. Short films, product ads, music videos, cinematic trailers, anime-style content, all being produced from a laptop with no crew, no equipment, and no budget. Just prompts, reference images, and the right AI models. The problem most creators run into, though, is consistency. A workflow that works once is not the same as a workflow that works every time. So I went looking for something better, and I landed on a platform called SeeGen, which gives you direct access to Seedance 2.0. If you follow AI video at all, you already know that name. It is currently sitting at the top of the conversation for good reason. After spending real time inside this platform and running it through multiple different workflows, I want to show you exactly what it looks like in practice. So here's what you're working with when you open SeeGen. The first thing that stands out is how little friction there is. You're not hunting through menus or reading documentation just to start a generation. Everything you need is right in front of you from the moment you land on the dashboard. Images, videos, prompts, you can start creating immediately, and the learning curve is genuinely minimal. Let me take you through each of the 4 main creation modes, because they each do something different, and all 4 are worth understanding. First one is text to video. This is the most straightforward entry point. You're working from a written prompt alone with no reference image needed. Inside the model selector, you have 3 options sitting right there. Seedance 2 Pro for maximum quality, Seedance Fast when you want speed without sacrificing too much, and Happy Horse 1.0, which brings a completely different visual style to the table. I'm running Seedance 2 Fast here. Write your prompt, lock in your aspect ratio, decide how long you want the clip, choose your quality setting, and if you want to run several variations in one go, you can generate up to 4 outputs simultaneously. Hit the button and let it run. Here's what came back. From a text prompt alone, that's where text to video is sitting right now. Second mode is image to video. You bring in a still image as your starting point, build your prompt around it, set your parameters, and generate. The AI takes your static frame and decides how it moves, how the camera behaves, and how the scene develops from there. Third is multi-reference video, and this is the mode that opens up the most creative possibilities. Instead of working from just one input, you can combine a reference image, an existing video clip, and an audio file all at once. CGEN takes all 3 and builds a generation that pulls from each of them. The level of control this gives you over the final output is genuinely different from anything a single input workflow can produce. Fourth mode is first and last frame. You give the AI 2 images, where the scene starts and where it ends, write your prompt, and it generates everything in between: the motion, the transition, the storytelling from point A to point B. This one is particularly useful when you have a specific visual journey in mind and want the AI to execute it rather than interpret it freely. Before anything else, go join the SeeGen Discord server. Just for joining, you get 200 free credits, which is a meaningful amount of runway to properly explore the platform, test all 4 modes, and see what the models are actually capable of before you spend anything. Link is in the description. Grab those credits first. On pricing, this is one of the more reasonable setups I've come across for this level of model access. The creator tier gives you genuine value when you stack it against what you're actually getting. Head to SeeGen AI and look at the options yourself. I think the numbers will make sense when you see them in context. So that's SeeGen, 4 distinct creation modes, Seedance 2.0 at the core, clean interface, fast generations, and pricing that doesn't require you to commit to something expensive just to find out if it works for you. For anyone building AI video content into their workflow right now, this is worth a serious look. Link is in the description. Go test it yourself and see what your prompts produce. Catch you in the next one.